Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Gemini. Oops, these two want to come out, Gemini. Ooh, someone here's been kind of keeping it all in. Yeah, you might know who this is. Someone's coming in to talk, to ask you out on a date. It's the calling card. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords. This is a person thinking things through, choosing their battles. Someone's rushed in and backed out. Yes, someone is keeping something to themselves here. Yeah, it has to do, I do see the energy of possibly another person. See, this is an energy of someone thinking things through, choosing their battles. But it's someone who often rushes in without thinking. Yeah, it's all about compatibility, cooperating, compromise. It's all about teaming up, partnering up. Yeah, we got someone who's walked away. See, it's no longer emotionally fulfilling because someone keeps changing their mind. They come in, you go on a date, they come in, then they change their mind. So now we have this energy of going down another path. See, it's about why someone's walked away. Yep. See, this is someone who feels like an option. Yeah, they're walking away, seeking something else, someone else. Yeah, this is someone who's, oh my goodness, because it has to do with wanting to team up, a partner. This is someone who wants to team up. But I feel this is someone who keeps coming and going. They keep walking away. They treat the other person like an option. This is someone who's keeping their options open. This is someone who's not interested in that. Yeah, the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Someone tending to self, see, walking away. It's not emotionally fulfilling. So now we have a person in this energy. Some of you have other opportunities coming in too. Maybe multiple opportunities. Things moving very quickly. Looks like some of you got a couple here. But I do think some of you are kind of just tending to yourself here, tending to your own needs, kind of planning and preparing here. See, preparing. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be prepared for this. I feel like you are, but it's sort of like it's just coming towards you. It's what you're seeking. See, what you're seeking is seeking you, and that's what I feel. Yeah, see, there's a person here who's interested. I do see this energy being patient too. Some of you have had a person here. I see the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone who rushes in without thinking, changes their mind, and now someone's literally had enough and moved on. I'm out of here. Been there, done that. But now there's another opportunity coming. Yeah, you got someone who's been sneaky playing games here. Someone who's sneaking around on the side, or they're just sneaky. Yeah. Sometimes it's a person who's insecure, but like I say, I feel like this is someone who rushed in, changed their mind, because this is someone who has other options. See, something else comes along. Yeah. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone who doesn't put in a lot of effort. Some of you are just tending to work. You're just doing your thing here, tending to self, looking out for your best interests. But you got another opportunity coming in. This is someone who comes in very quickly. That's why I kind of feel like you might not see it coming. But it is a person here who's interested. And I do feel like some of you have lost interest in this other person too. Yeah. But it's a person who kind of wants to know what you're up to, what you're interested in. And you got a couple things going on. The Eight of Pentacles shows me someone who doesn't put in a lot of effort. See, they don't put a lot of effort. So it's about walking away. I feel like this is the path you're on right now. Just tending to yourself. Independent, yeah. See, this is someone who's not reciprocating. Someone here who's no longer talking. Because you got a person here who's dating other people on the side, right? You know, they breadcrumb. They just kind of keep you hanging. It's someone who just kind of likes to dangle the carrot, you know. They like to keep you hanging, right? Yeah, just in case whatever it is they're going after doesn't work out. In other words, they keep their foot in the door. Yeah. Some of you may no longer be focused on this person. I do feel like you're not, because you don't want to be someone's option, and you're seeking out other options. But this is someone who keeps coming in and walking away, but then they reach out, right, to keep their foot in the door. But it's the little carrot they dangle, right? Yeah, just to keep you there. Yeah, this is someone who's kind of cheap with their time and energy too. I feel they're just not. This is someone, and I feel this is an energy where you've been taken advantage of. Yeah, someone who's taken advantage of you. Your generosity, your patience. Yeah, so I feel getting off this roller coaster here. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, there's a whole new cycle starting. Some of you don't even know it. You've got good things coming towards you. Good luck, good timing. See, this is where you're out of here, and that's why I feel you're changing your focus. This is someone who probably feels like you're leaving them behind, but it certainly looks like it, and I can see why, because they're being a player. They're being sneaky. They're up to no good. They're always trying to figure out how they can kind of, I don't know if it's what they're trying to one up you or what the heck it is they're doing. You can be a little vindictive. It's like they want to keep stringing you along. They're stringing you along. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of disappointment. See, this is someone who plays mind games. They manipulate to get what they want. They string someone along, and I feel like you're turning your back. Deception, disappointment. Yeah, so you're going to distance yourself. See, it's an energy of now avoiding. See, this is someone who often starts to avoid someone. Yeah, and this is a person who is an avoider. They avoid accountability too. If you try to reach out, they'll likely avoid you because they probably feel like you're going to have something to say here. Yeah, someone who's stringing someone along. Let's have a look at the Wheel of Fortune. And that's how you may be feeling. Yeah, see, they never really step up to the plate. They're apprehensive. Now, this is someone who, this is what this person does with this negative energy. This is a person who looks at the situation and they try to look to see how it will be in their advantage. Okay, their best advantage. And yes, they will take advantage of your generosity. And probably already has, because they look at this to their advantage. And what they do is they go, what you doing, what you up to? You know, that kind of energy. Want to get together? But they leave it up to you to offer them the invitation, because they don't want to spend any money either. You know, they don't want to, they're cheap. Yeah, this person, I'm going to tell you, like I say, this is sneaky energy. They don't put a lot of effort in. They want you to do all the work, and I think you're changing. It looks to me like you no longer are focused on them. But the Wheel of Fortune is where things start to go in your favor. Yeah, see, you're definitely stable. You do have someone here who does see you in a favorable light. See, it's a person who sees you as a partner. Yeah, you've got another person, someone who's kind and compassionate, someone who cares, someone who's nurturing. See, the other person's looking for what you can give to them. See, to their best advantage. Like if they feel like they're not going to get nothing out of it, this is what they do: is they just walk away. So I feel like you're looking at this, and I think some of you know this is someone who's trying to take advantage. Yeah, you got another person here. Yeah, you got someone who's, I feel, aware that you're single. You're definitely independent. Just watch out for the person who strings you along, because that's what I feel. They're looking at this, how they can make this work to their best advantage without having to give you anything. Okay? Or without having to make any kind of commitment or, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got an Emperor coming in. So you got a person who actually is emotionally mature and available. Someone who sees. What they see is someone who's been, taken advantage of and used. Yeah, you got an Emperor. This is a different person because you got multiple opportunities. See, this has been there, done that. Some of you are kind of done with this. But I do think your foot's still in the door a little. I have to be honest. Some of you still have your foot in the door a little, or it's this person. But this Emperor is someone here who knows exactly what they want. See, this is someone who doesn't really know what they want, and often they never do. You know, they want the other person to do the work. See, they don't want to put any effort. They want you to sacrifice, bend over backwards to please. But I'm going to tell you, the person who comes in, you're going to go on a date with someone, they're going to ask you out. They will bend over backwards to please you. Not maybe in that way, but they're definitely more generous. They cooperate, compromise. They want to spend time with you. They want to be with you. Yeah. Someone here only wants to be with you when they want something, right? Because there's someone who looks for advantage. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you got a person, someone else who's coming in. See, this is just possibly your own energy. Now, if this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius up here, this is someone who's rushes in and changes their mind. See, it's somebody who's trying to, it's a person who's playing games. I mean, they're not being honest, and I do feel they're trying to figure out how to get things to go in their best advantage. So stringing someone along certainly isn't, because this is a person who then doesn't see a future with this person. It doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel stable. This is someone who wants to feel safe. So we have a King of Cups coming in. This is definitely an energy of a person here who really knows what they want. Yeah, see, they want to connect. Look at that. So you got a choice here. This person actually literally wants the soulmate connection, but this is also an energy of friends first. Someone who's kind, compassionate, nurturing. Some of you could definitely do with some TLC. You deserve better. Yeah, you deserve better. You're going to get better because things are starting to go in your favor. Yeah. The Two of Cups is a connection, but it's soulmates. It's often friends first. This person's okay with that. They feel this is a person who needs to earn your trust. Okay? Because this is somebody who certainly doesn't. This person knows they need to earn your trust. They see, right? They look at you. You maybe even mirror each other a little bit, because that's what I see with this deck, seeing the way you conduct yourself. Very gracious, very calm. Someone who's always prepared. Yeah. Beautiful energy. This person sees you deserve better. So you need some TLC. So they have to earn your trust. Yeah, you definitely got a person who'll never step up to the plate. This is where I feel a decision's made. Out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. This is someone who ignores someone, neglect. You know, they reject you. They dangle the string and then they reject you. Yeah, so I feel like you've had enough of this. But the interesting thing is this is that energy of self-aware. This is someone who's going to come in here. They're emotionally mature. They're available. They're going to handle you with tender, loving care. The Emperor, very nice Emperor too. Yeah, so you're manifesting what you desire. You have everything you need. This person sees, they see what you need, right? They see what you need. Some TLC, some love, nurturing, and some caring. They need, they have to be friends first. They need to earn your trust. Yeah. Look at that, victory and truth. This is someone who sees truth. They're kind of, aha. Yeah. Very nice. So you have what you need to manifest your desire, but this person sees what you need. Yeah. The other person only comes in when they want something, when they need something, you see? Yeah. That's all right. It's all about leaving it behind. It's where you're going. See, focusing on where you're going. But this person, I'm telling you, they are definitely someone who really gets it, really gets it. Tell me more about the Emperor. They come with the King of Cups energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe a little Aquarius energy. See, they feeling hope, hoping the feelings are mutual. Yeah. This person feels a lot of hope here. But it is nurturing, caring, healing. So you deserve better. This person sees you deserve better. This person, I'm going to tell you, they know you don't deserve this, whoever they are. But they see that. It's someone who looks at someone and sees them. And they kind of go, aha, they see the truth. Yeah, see, tender, loving care. But this is also someone who's very kind, compassionate, and generous. See, somebody who handles things. This person can be very understanding. See, they see a person who's very understanding too, but this person is in that energy. They understand. They need to earn your trust. And they feel very confident with this, but it's all this energy of kindness, compassion. See, earning your trust, because there's trust issues. Yeah. And it's because of someone here who is being sneaky, a player, someone who likes to play games, right? People who play games don't have your best interest at heart, and that's what this person, I feel they're aware. They may know who this is, and they have their own best interest at heart. And they're often someone who just can be a little bit cruel too. Yeah, see, you haven't been cared for, you haven't been nurtured and cared for. Well, you're about to get your cup filled. So you've got this person who's happy the way things are. They're content. They don't want to make any kind of commitment. So they just kind of they keep stringing you along, stringing you along. Yeah, you deserve better. You're going to get better too. You betcha you are. See, someone who comes in right. Beautiful harmony and balance. See, you haven't been treated fair. This person knows, this Emperor, that you haven't been treated right. So this is the person who's going to come in. Yeah, see, tender, loving care, harmony between two people. This person knows here. See, Gemini, they know you deserve love. They see you as loving, nurturing, a very kind and caring person too. But this is what you're about to receive. Things start going in your favor. They see you in a very favorable way. They see you deserve better than this other person. But whether you're aware it or not, this person is going to be coming in, and I feel like you might not see it coming. So you're getting a heads up to prepare with the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, you got multiple here, but one of these people, like I say, it's saying to trust your intuition. I see privacy, keeping some things to yourself. See, very private. This person's definitely, there's a lot of energy of respect here, a lot of respect and self-respect. See, no self-respecting person would do this. Ghost someone, ignore them, reject them, play games, manipulate. See, it'll never go anywhere. This person's going to judge this other person very harshly. Yeah. They'll never step up to the plate. But it's who comes in is what you're not going to expect. Is the person who comes in you're not going to expect to this person. Yeah. Yeah, I can see what's happening. Yeah, it's probably someone who had mutual friends or friend of a friend or acquaintance of this person. See, this is someone who knows something. But I'm going to tell you, to them it's good news. If you reject this person, to them it's good news because they see this will go in their favor. Yeah. This is someone who knows. This is someone who's been stringing you along. They likely know this person. They could work with them. It could be someone who talks. This is someone who talks too. They share a lot of personal information, private stuff that's gone on between you and this person with other people. You deserve more respect. Yeah, look at that. This person's definitely someone who has that provider energy, and they see what you can provide, a comfortable home, but it's an energy of making you feel safe. See, they know they need to make you feel safe. They have a solid foundation. Yeah, it has to do with the home too, financial stability, but just this energy of a reason to celebrate. They feel very positive and very happy. I don't think you're going to see this coming though, because you're just kind of sitting here. You're tending to yourself. You take care of yourself. Yes, there's definitely an attraction, but it's this emotional energy that this person feels. You deserve better. So there you go. Take the opportunities that are presented, because this, like I say, whoever this other person is, they talk, they gossip, they share personal information, private things with other people. They talk. Yeah. They may not even say very nice things. Who knows? It looks like, they just talk about private stuff that they shouldn't be. That goes on between the two of you. See, they're sharing a lot of information. Yeah. You deserve more respect. That's what this person feels. They have respect for you, for your patience. Yeah, they see you. Wow. Take care, Gemini. You may not see this coming. Who you think is going to come in and reach out to you isn't going to be who you expect, okay? Yeah, just so you know, prepare. You may be preparing, kind of getting ready, but like I say, I do think this person's someone who's very kind and compassionate. They definitely see what you need. You just deserve better. Take care. Bye for now.